I noticed that you're talking, as always, to the top flight people around American politics. But there's one lady who, to use a radio reference, is a deep cut for most people in Australia, Marjorie Taylor Greene. So she's somebody who is all in on Trump, but then simultaneously helped save Kevin McCarthy and turned him into the Speaker. She's the one who screamed at Joe Biden during State of the Union, and she went to New York to protest when Trump was indicted. I'll be honest, all I see is crazy. Is that the vibe when you look into her eyes?
You know, it was not. It really was not. I've never interviewed her before. We did this last week in Washington, D.C. As we do all my interviews, I always tell the interviewee that we do not edit for content, and whatever happens, happens. And that's how it is. She sat across the table from me for about 35 minutes. We got into pretty much everything from January 6th to what's happening in D.C. right now and what's going on with Biden and a bunch more. I asked her at the end about the Jewish space laser. I found her to be pretty thoughtful and interesting. I think she's been smeared quite a bit by the media. But even putting aside what I might agree or disagree with her on, I think the way you laid that out there was actually why people are so sort of confused about her. On one hand, she's Trump's biggest backer. On the other hand, she backs McCarthy as they're fighting. She's sort of all over the place in a certain way. She got into a big fight. This was a little bit insider stuff a couple days ago, but it sounded like Donald Trump was about to hire a very controversial social media girl that has gotten into it with her. She then went off on Trump for maybe doing it. Trump decided not to do it. Anyway, there's something interesting there, but I did not think she was crazy, and I did not get any sense that she was a bigot or a homophobe or anything along those lines.